How's it going, guys? This is Avollon, and welcome back to Avollon's World. Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. Bit of a story, tied up some loose plot points from previous episodes, and kind of, tied everything together. So now we're back to square one if we want to start another story, which, maybe we will. Who knows? I did say in episode 79, however, we would come back to the next episode with this progress. Well, obviously that didn't happen. We now have 6 sniffers, and we have a plentiful amount of them. I haven't AFK'd for a good amount of time, maybe 1, 2, 3 hours. I don't know, wasn't keeping count. But today we're going to be working on the spawn forts. Something I've been putting off for, again, years at this point. So let's go over to the spawn location. It's the village where the shulker is, if you remember from that episode. So that's the village. That is the spawn location for the entire world, and I actually do have these exact location marked with the 4 carpets, and that is where things will come in from the end. I had to do that when I moved the shulkers for the infinite shulker farm. They're behind me, which I think still works, but if it doesn't, I have plenty of shulker shells. The idea is to make this kind of like a fort, because Solstice is right there, so it'd be kind of, the first line of defense, the check what ships are coming in from the ocean, and just to have a safe spot if I happen to die and don't have my bed and it got destroyed or something and I respawn here. So the basics, like an ender chest, which is there an ender chest anywhere nearby? There's an, yep, there is. Okay, but to make it all look better, right now it's just a stand-alone village. We need some walls, we need some towers, we need some more buildings, ender pearl dispensers, stuff like that. So let's get crack-a-lacking. Anybody still say that? I don't know. I guess I do now. First order of business is really just kind of expanding the initial platform. I'm doing this at the wrong level. I do want sand to be the floor at least, so I got to extend it out a little bit before I even make a wall, so that way I have room to make a wall, if that makes any sense. And then we'll come in areas like this, where it's, just kind of odd, and start filling it in a little bit, because we're going to have a more uniform shape with the walls, so we need it to be a little bit more straighter, and not as, this. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Take a bath? There's a giant ocean, I'm just going to take a dip in the ocean, not in this little pool here. It's not going to do anything. We want to put a structure here, alright? Now, this is illegal, and I kind of want to keep it. I never really tested it, but I guess sugarcane doesn't break once you remove the water from next to it, as long as it was there originally planted. Huh, learn new stuff. Has that always been a thing? I don't know. And what was that guy doing? He's been out there for a couple episodes. When I say couple, I mean a good chunk. He's just been chilling out there. I don't know where he's going. Maybe he's going to Solstice. That's where he's going. Hey, look, pufferfish. What is he doing? Is he keeping lookout? I guess so. So, it may not look, at least on the surface, like I have done a lot except place some pillars, but I've actually gone around and filled in the entirety of the bottom section of the wall. No, hi, I didn't even see you there. That hurts. But I ended up using the smooth sandstone and the sandstone to kind of give it a little bit of texture break, because, one smooth sandstone all the way down, it would look good, but it would really get lost in the sand texture as well, where the sandstone is a lot more noisy, and you can kind of see it, and it makes it look a little bit more, warm, I guess, in a way. But everything is now covered, and now it just looks like it's a straight-up structure poking out of the ocean. So now we can finally start to build up the walls, and then I also gotta figure out where I'm gonna put other gates, because I believe over here is a very long section that should probably have a gate that just leads right out to the mainland. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna start placing more blocks. So that is the basic premise of what my wall is going to look like. I wanted to add some color, so we want some prismarine, because I kind of remembered we're using that kind of as an accent over there, but mostly dark prismarine, which part of me really wants to make this dark prismarine, but that requires... Wait, I guess I can do it. I have the black dye with the willow roses. I forget I have that farm sometimes. I haven't touched it in ages, but I do kind of like the prismarine. I feel like too much dark prismarine would be too much. I don't know. I might try it. It might not go well with the bamboo, but I do kind of like it. Now, obviously, I still gotta make like the little towers on top where the little bamboo joints are, but if you couldn't tell, I've got quite a bit of wall to do, so, you know, I'm gonna be here for a while. So we got a wall. It's done. It's built. It surrounds the entirety of the spawn village fort thing. I could really use a name because spawn fort doesn't sound as cool, but that's exactly what it's gonna be. And we got the towers in place. Overall, I like the wall. I like how it looks. The prismarine did grow on me. Definitely ain't doing dark prismarine, alright. I feel like that'd be too dark. The green might match more the bamboo, but we're sticking with the prismarine. It's significantly easier to make. So, next thing we gotta do is I have a list. I gotta look at it. But we have a lot of empty space here, and I have a lot of buildings that I gotta... Oh, that was him doing the thing on the ground. So I was like, what was that? I have a lot of space and a lot of buildings to make, so I think planning it out first. Smart idea. I'm not just gonna start placing random blocks. I'm actually gonna, like, place signs as to this goes here, that goes there. Gotta be efficient. So I got the ender pearl in the firework dispenser all hooked up. Are they gonna have ender pearls and fireworks? Probably not, because the villagers could easily, you know, walk into it and activate it, and then they would just despawn. But this guy's in the way. We gotta move him, and that's the fun part, because I don't know fire golems attack shulkers. I don't want to find out the hard way, so he's chilling over there, doing his own thing, and we somehow gotta get a powered... I can't even place a block there. That's beautiful. If I can just do that, and then kind of place glass there so he doesn't see me. I can place a block there. Only problem is that rail is just a regular rail and not a powered rail. This is fun. I need to be very careful with this. I'll be back. Okay, so in theory, I get this lever, I do that, he goes off. Okay, and now what I need to do is be extremely careful and come in from the back side, which I will do very carefully and very slowly to place the glass on the front side. And he should be enclosed, and this should be perfect. Boom, look at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we got a little market here. Nothing fancy. These are the exact same design that I used over in Solstice. I think they might not be exactly to scale, but they are generally the same. I built them off memory. Alright, don't judge me. But we got some hay, and we got some pots. I could put some other things. Maybe if I get some chickens or something, some other crates, barrels. I don't know. For right now, that's the market. And behind me, I've got my little hut here. In case I die, I don't have anything. You know, I'll fill this up with useful stuff. Maybe an extra set of armor. Access to the other chest then. It's all just right in there. And we shall call this the respawn. If I can respawn hut. Ta-da. And I'll put that on the other side. Move the nether portal all the way over here. Was all the way over there. Real question is, does it still pair up with the other one? Or will it put me... Hi, guys. This is where all the villagers have gone. This is why there's fence gates. Yeah. We're just gonna casually push you guys all back through. Yeah, you guys need to go back that way. Alright, well, I'm gonna focus on them later. You know, at least they've been in here and not dying by zombies, even though I've been sleeping. Or for the other guy, but you need to get out of here somehow. Yeah, you do you. No, you don't come in here. But yeah, another portal. Links up. Good to hear. And there's like a bunch of guys on the other side. That's where they all went. I was wondering. You know, there was like no one left here. And I was like, where'd they all go besides that guy out in the ocean? Now we know. This is coming together. We got 2 little spots left. When I say little, I mean these are the biggest openings. Besides the mini farm, we have the guard barrack, which I don't know if I spelled barrack right. I never was good at spelling. But I added in a bunch of what looks like shipping containers and supplies, and you know they're getting wood in because not exactly growing trees here. And this is essentially the main port, so any ship that passes through would get checked for contraband or, fined or whatever, because pirates could be a thing. Pirate Cove sounds like a really cool idea to do somewhere off there. I might do that. Look at that, thinking of ideas on the spot. But then we got another tiny fishing pier off the side here with more fence gates because villagers like to escape and, get stuck in the middle of the ocean and then just stay there forever for like 3 years. Looking at you. And there's a mini farm with a composter, so hopefully we actually get a farmer. I hardly doubt it, but hey, maybe there's a chance one of them didn't pick a barrel yet, right? We did it. We got a farmer. I only had to break 2 barrels. I those like I was holding the barrels. I had more than 2, but I broke 2, and he just destroyed some sky, destroying his own farm before he even did anything. What a worker! Welcome to the guard barracks. This isn't a really big fort, so don't expect anything on the scale of Solstice. But there's 5 beds here at least, and somehow a zombie piglin. So I want to call him Piglin. Got through the portal. Honestly, I think I know how. I mean, you can just step right over. This is more so for them not to go through it, like you've seen. But yeah, simple guards barracks, looks a little different, and had a little target block here, because, why not? So I think the only thing left to do is to light the area up, so no zombies spawn in here. I was going to say, where's the iron golem? He probably went back through the portal. That's probably what happened. I gotta find them and, put 2 of them in here, maybe? I mean, there's 4 over there, but, I gotta light this place up. And look at all the fishermen. So as far as I can tell, I have the resource pack equipped. If you couldn't tell by all the X's everywhere, that lets me know. The red will let me know if something can spawn. Yellow is, 9, and then, nothing is completely good, or it's, invisible, or whatever. I don't know. But I'm not seeing any red anywhere. I have kind of also been saying I don't want torches, so I've been kind of just, slapping down some lanterns and some chains and some fences and doing stuff like that. Maybe we could essentially kind of put them here. I don't want it to be completely dark. I do want this to kind of have some light to it in the night. Because when we are in Solstice, you will see it. And I think that pretty much could do it. So we put one right there, and we have that one there, and yeah, sure, yeah. As you can see, it is really hypnotizing in a way. Maybe on top of the buildings. It's the only one. How do I want to light you up, is the question. Do I just want to... I forgot chains could do that. Yeah. Do something like that and see if that fixes the problem in a way. Yes and no. I don't think mobs can spawn here. What do they still need? Light level 0, right? To spawn, I think. Unless they change that again. I don't really know. They keep changing things. Alright, it was 7, then it was 0. Is it still 0? I think it's still 0. So I think I can safely say I am very satisfied with how this turned out. It definitely feels like a fort, village kind of deal. It works, gets the job done, and now my spawn is protected. And I don't get, completely, eaten alive by a zombie or shot in the head by a skeleton when I've already died. So I think we got a little bit of time left in this episode that we can start to work on the stuff for next episode, because it's kind of like a jumbled mess, because I was going to go right to the trial chamber, because it is 1.21, and I really want to do that, but then I found out that you could use the Bad Omen potion, which is a new thing in 1.21, which broke the raid farm, so it's a good thing I didn't make one, to use it on the ominous vaults. So I want to do that, but I also completely forgot I never got camels. I want to go get some camels, and that's just a random thing, and we're just gonna get them, and then we'll mess around with them next episode in Solstice. So let's go find some camels. So the other thing I'm also gonna be looking for are the armadillos. Well, I don't have an exact plan for them as of yet. They are still a new thing, and I still want to find them. I know they spawn in the savannah, and I believe they should be new chunks, so they should be here. And they get bred with spider eyes of all things, which is odd, but you know, cool that those finally get another use besides brewing, and that looks really cool over there. That looks like a fancy cave. I forget that world generation is like really cool now. Some dripstone. Look at that. Fancy. Alright, I'm gonna keep flying until I find some. Found me some armadillos. Look at them. They're so cool. Alright, so instead of dragging them back, I mean, I could drag them back in boats, but, you know, that would require me to make multiple trips. I'm just going to make another portal and go on the roof and bring them back that way. I feel like that's the easiest option to do. So I think, for right now, both of you guys come down here. You shouldn't, you know, fall. And then I can do that, and then, because why not? There we go, a little baby armadillo. Look at them. And then if I put that away, they're going to get scared, right? And kind of roll up, maybe. I don't know. Might be a little too soon after they're breeding. Oh, we found the armadillos at least. We still need the camels. And we need 2 of them. And I don't know what they get bred with. Maybe cactus? I honestly forget. Oh, can't find camels, but I can find a mansion. Problems, I guess. Found a pillager outpost with like 3 allay things. No horn, sadly. Are they coming up? Oh, hey. How's it going, guys? I'll take your omnis bottles. I'm making a farm for that. Hi. No, you guys don't have that. What did I get? 4 and 5. Ooh, very good. Very good. Those will last a long time in the trial chamber. Okay, I assume that'll do my welcome. I'll be back. 1 camel has been located. 2nd one should be at this village. I hope you can breed them. If not, well, needless to say, well, we're only going to have 2 camels. But he should be over in that area, so I'm going to make my way over there very slowly as I sidestep my way over there, I guess. Because that's something you can do on a camel. And this. And there's the camel buddy. Now I just gotta make another portal and get them home. That's the fun part. It's kind of funny because they're kind of slow, so their little feet go. It's actually really not that far in the nether. At least armadillos are. The camels. The camels are a little bit further. And the armadillos are secure. I didn't even need that because I have jump boost, but I'm just gonna storm here for now until I get to making whatever farm it is. I think you need a brush to get their scoots or whatever to make the wool farmer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I didn't really look too much into 1.21 yet, so even though they're not part of that technically, right? They're 1.20.5 or something. I don't know. The updates blur together. Or I can just get one. Did they get scared? And they dropped the scoot because the little dude didn't grow up. So I'm not entirely sure how I got a scoot, but you know, that's cool. You kind of seem to jump. I really don't want him to get out, so you know, we're just gonna do this. Can I jump over that? No. Okay, kind of. If I really wanted to. Okay, well the area is gonna be unloaded, so they should be fine. Should be fine. This really isn't something you see every day, you know. 2 camels and a guy on the nether ceiling. I'm sure it's happened by now, but it's an uncommon sight, right? And the camels are back home safely. They'll probably have a home somewhere in Solstice eventually, but for the time being, they're staying right here too. And I don't know if they can get, I know they can go higher than a block. I think 1.5, maybe 2 blocks. I don't know. Hopefully they don't escape. If so, I don't think they're going to get very far. It'll be easy to find them. So with the camels and armadillos back home, I think we all done with my projects for today. All we got is a couple small projects to do next episode, and then we can tackle 1.21 in the following episode. And this guy's just, hi. Alright. Yeah, that works. Guess he wants the snuggle, I guess. But if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to leave a like if you haven't done so already. Make sure to subscribe. And let me know what you thought of the spawn fort down below. Anything you'd want to change, add, name for the fort too. The spawn fort's cool and all, but an actual cool fort name would be better. So without further ado, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Farewell.